The big change in the G iron family really came when the brand moved from G20 into G25. The club went from being extremely oversized, really only aimed at game improvers, to a product that basically any golfer can use. They were made more streamlined, still quite a considerable cavity and a wide-ish sole, but nothing compared to the size of the G20. What they were also able to do is they were able to make this head smaller and better looking at address, but without sacrificing forgiveness or control or distance. With that in mind, considering G25 was such a top product, it's no real surprise that G30 hasn't been completely overhauled. Safe to say when you see them on the shelf, or in fact look down on the ball, there aren't huge changes here, but what Ping have done, again like they have in the hybrids, is they focused on gapping. By specifically lengthening certain clubs and tweaking lofts, they feel that they now have a set of clubs that will offer clear distance gaps all the way through the bag. It's very easy, and you see it in a lot of amateur bags. Ping say they see this a lot when they're doing fittings, is that 4, 5, 6 irons all go very similar distances. This is just a waste of clubs in the bag. You might as well not carry as many. What they've done here, and on testing them out at Broadway Golf Club here today, on the course and on the driving range, there's very clear distance gaps between all the clubs. One slight difference you can see visually is the tuning port in the back of the club has been moved lower down. What this does, particularly noticeable in the longer clubs, is help to produce a higher flight, ball stays in the air longer, lands softer. In theory should be an excellent combination when hitting into greens. I've hit into a few greens today which are pretty firm and they've stopped and been very impressive. If you've got G25, it's unlikely you're going to want to move into these unless you're very much a hardcore Ping fan, but I would say if you're still using irons that are over 5 years old, you're going to see clear distance gains but without sacrificing, and in fact finding added forgiveness through the whole set. It looks great at address, it's a mid-size head, there's a new finish on the club which will just come down to personal taste, but it looks very smart. The wedges are excellent. As Ping say, what a lot of amateur golfers do, they'll purchase a set of clubs and then they'll buy specific wedges, which is fine, helps you with the loft, but a lot of these wedges are bladed clubs really designed to perform in the hands of a better player. What Ping has offered in G30 is a wedge design but with a cavity, so you'll still get some element of forgiveness in there when you're hitting full shots with your wedges. Very much a product that can be used by all standards of golfer, whether you're a better player looking for a bit more forgiveness or a bit of added length, or whether you're a game improver or a beginner but doesn't like to look down on a huge oversized head. Very good product, haven't changed hugely visually, but I think you'll see some performance gains. Go and get fitted, get your gaps between your irons and your hybrids, and I think you'll find a set that works really well for many.